on the third time after he got out of the hole for 19 days, he's like, okay, I won't talk anymore. So silence rule. Now, how did here really quickly is the bottom of this building, the bowling alley. So very, very exciting. Now I'm going to tell you how the very first prisoners got here, and this is how they got out. This car was converted to haul these prisoners. The train went around the country, and collected these inmates. And when they got the train over to Tiburon, which is right across the way, they unhooked the car and put it on a water barge and floated the whole train over here because they didn't want any chance that these guys would bust out. What are they doing? Everyone's laughing. So now another, where are you?
We didn't even think about going to that other place. If we do, likelihood of us ever going there is almost no. We can finish it if we do want to go. Okay, take a picture of the lighthouse.
No, Emma, no more. You're gonna hold it, okay?
G9 is one before the G10. Shot HD video. Huh? G9, G10. Shot HD What do you mean you had to come?
There was very few times that the kids came in contact with the prisoners, but you know the prisoners weren't mean. They loved kids. You know they weren't going to be mean to them. And if a ball went over a fence and there was a prisoner doing gardening, they'd throw the ball back. But sometimes the kids would actually throw penny candy over to the prisoners. And you know, I mean, the prisoners were not mean to the kids. If anything, there is a story one of the kids tells about. There was an escape attempt. Some guys got out of the cell house and they're running through the parade ground, and this little kid is on the swing, swinging back and forth. And the prisoner waves at the kid. The kid's all, hello, and there goes the prisoner. Well, then the alarm sounds. So the mother runs out and scoops up her kid and runs him inside and locks the door. And he says, Mom, what? And he goes, oh, you know, the alarm's going off and someone has escaped. And he goes, I know, I waved at him. So the prisoners never bothered the kids. And the question was, how can the kids...
Good luck.
Yeah. The question in the rec yard and practice shooting the dummies, and the prisoners would have to hear that. And that's, you would think that would be pretty unnerving to know that they're shooting at you know, dummies in the rec yard. That would be pretty scary. Okay, so again, the building behind me is where the families lived, and life out here was, you know, after 1934, the families would live their lives, the kids would live theirs. Hopefully they had a job so they could count like seagulls, not like these guys. I'll just yell. The inmates, hopefully they had a job. They work in the industries building, doing like either making brushes or gloves or doing the military's laundry, because that was part of the deal when it was taken over by the federal government. The deal was you continue doing military laundry, plus they had to do inmate laundry, plus they did the correctional officers' laundry. So a lot of laundry around here. That's why we had to have so much water shipped out here. Cells climbed up onto the roof, came down here, and they swam toward Angel Island, never to be seen again. There are 5 inmates missing from 34 different escape attempts. No, excuse me, 14 different escape attempts. 14 different escape attempts, 5 men missing. So we're still looking for those guys. They'd be in their 80s now, and their pictures are in the cell house, an aged picture to show what they would look like today. So if you see any of those guys. And you know, the reward back then was $50. That was the reward. Yeah, that was the reward for them. Oh my God. Now the reason the prison closed March 21st of 19 1963 was really because of the deterioration of the island, the fact that the buildings are crumbling. Of course, we've got the sewage treatment plant that needs to be built, how costly it is to ship everything out here. And also, a very important reason was that in 1962, John Paul Scott cut through the bars in the basement of the prison. He gets out and he swims towards San Francisco. Well, he starts swimming back toward Pier 33, where you guys left from, and he ends up way down by Fort Point. Why? Because of the current. The current carries him. By the time he gets over there, he is make a big shopping area. They thought about a place to put stray animals. They thought of a nudist colony. Yeah, can you imagine being out here? It'd be, okay, this is a really nice day actually. It's freezing out here. They thought about a nudist colony, a space museum, all kinds of things. Nothing ever materialized. Then, in November of 1969, about 90 Native American Indians of all tribes, landed on the island because there was a treaty in 1868 that said that